Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The photograph appeared quietly on Emily Maynard's social media one soft morning, the kind of post that doesn't shout for attention, yet somehow stops the world for those who see it. There it was, a tiny hand curled around a familiar finger, impossibly small and impossibly powerful at the same time. No elaborate caption, just a few tender words, brimming with awe and gratitude. In that simple image, Emily Maynard, once known to millions as the graceful Southern belle navigating heartbreak and hope on reality television, invited the world into a brand new chapter of her life, grandmotherhood. For longtime fans, the moment felt surreal. Emily, who first captured hearts years ago with her resilience and gentle strength, had reached a milestone that seemed both unexpected and perfectly fitting. She had always carried herself like someone who understood life's seasons, the storms and the sunshine alike. And now, as she cradled her first grandchild in that photo, it was clear she was stepping into a season defined by legacy, love, and quiet joy. The picture itself was understated, almost poetic. Soft light filtered through a window, illuminating the baby's delicate skin. Emily's hand, steady and warm, offered a sense of safety that only a grandmother's touch can provide. It wasn't just a snapshot, it was a story about time, about growth, and about how love multiplies when you least expect it to. Emily's journey has never been a simple one. From early loss to public scrutiny, she learned how to carry joy and sorrow side by side. That history made this moment even more meaningful. Fans who have followed her path could feel the weight of everything she had been through, every challenge, every triumph, culminating in this single, breathtaking image. It wasn't just about a new baby, it was about how far she had come. In her caption, Emily wrote about her heart feeling full in a way words can't explain. It was a sentiment that resonated deeply. Motherhood had long been central to her identity, shaping her decisions and defining her priorities. But becoming a grandmother, she hinted, was something entirely different, softer, slower, and somehow deeper. It was love without the same kind of fear, love that simply exists to give and protect. Friends and fans flooded the comments with congratulations, many marveling at how life had come full circle for Emily. Some remembered watching her navigate young motherhood herself, doing everything she could to create a stable, loving world for her children. Now, seeing one of those children step into parenthood felt like a shared victory. The community that had grown with her over the years celebrated as if this grandchild belonged to all of them. Emily has always spoken about family as her anchor. Long before social media milestones and public appearances, her life revolved around bedtime stories, school pickups, and quiet prayers whispered at night. She often said that motherhood taught her patience, humility, and the true meaning of unconditional love. As a grandmother, those lessons seem to have bloomed into something even richer, a calm confidence rooted in experience. In interviews over the years, Emily has described how watching her children grow has been one of the greatest honors of her life. Seeing them become compassionate, thoughtful adults was a reward beyond measure. Now, witnessing one of them become a parent added a new layer to that pride. It wasn't just about raising children anymore, it was about watching the values she cherished live on in the next generation. The arrival of her grandchild also stirred reflection. Emily shared that holding the baby made her think about her own grandparents, their wisdom, their gentle presence, and the way they made the world feel safer just by being there. She spoke about wanting to be that same steady light, a place of comfort and laughter for this tiny new life. It was a promise made not in words alone, but in the way she held that little hand. Fans couldn't help but notice the serenity in Emily's eyes in the photo. There was no rush, no performative smile, just peace. It was the look of someone who has learned to savor moments instead of racing through them. Becoming a grandmother, she suggested, was teaching her to slow down even more, to appreciate the fleeting magic of newborn breaths and sleepy smiles. The photo also sparked conversations about time, how quickly it moves, and how gently it circles back. For many followers who had grown up watching Emily's story unfold, this milestone felt personal. They too had aged, loved, lost, and found themselves in new chapters. Seeing Emily embrace grandmotherhood reminded them that life doesn't stop reinventing itself, no matter how many seasons pass. Emily later shared a few more reflections in her stories, describing the first time she heard her grandchild cry and the overwhelming gratitude that washed over her. She spoke about faith, about trusting the journey even when it doesn't make sense, and about how moments like these feel like quiet miracles. Her words were humble, never boastful, just honest and full of wonder. Those closest to Emily say she has embraced her new role with the same grace that has always defined her. She's already mastered the art of rocking a baby to sleep, humming soft lullabies passed down through generations. There's talk of family gatherings filled with laughter, of photo albums waiting to be filled, and of traditions ready to be reborn with new meaning. What makes this chapter especially touching is how Emily approaches it not as an ending but as a beginning. She doesn't see grandmotherhood as a marker of age, but as a symbol of continuity. It's proof that love doesn't fade, it expands. It grows quieter, perhaps, but stronger, deeper, and more enduring. In the days following the post, Emily thanked her followers for their kindness and shared how much their support has meant to her over the years. She acknowledged that her life has been lived partly in the public eye, but moments like this remind her why sharing can be beautiful. It creates connection. It turns individual joy into collective celebration. As the excitement settled, one thing remained clear. This tiny new life has already changed Emily in the most profound way, not by rewriting her story, but by adding a new chapter, one filled with tenderness, reflection, and boundless love, the kind of chapter that doesn't need headlines or grand gestures because its power lies in simplicity. The sweet photo of Emily Maynard and her first grandchild is more than just a viral moment. It's a reminder that life's greatest gifts often arrive quietly, wrapped in softness and promise. It's a testament to resilience, to family, and to the beauty of watching love evolve across generations. And as Emily steps into this role with open arms and an open heart, one can't help but feel that this chapter, gentle, glowing, and full of grace, may be her most beautiful one yet.